Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to this week's COT review. Today we're going to have a look at the 40th report of this year, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. So, we've got natural gas on top with a 31% change. Let's open that market first and then we're going to move on to cotton. You can also see that we've got an extreme in the market. We have a 230 report extreme in commercials and a 255 report extreme in large speculators. The change size itself is significant. You can see it's the largest one this year. So that's a very nice bearish signal actually. Let's have a look at this extreme that we can see in the market. Here we go. So you can see that the last time we've been in such territories, 230 to 250 reports ago, that was in the middle of 2008 when we saw actually a crash in the market. Of course, everybody knows that. The last all-time extreme that we had was the beginning of 2011. It was actually a buy signal, but it was a false one. Prices did not react to that. And this time we're seeing commercials and large speculators moving towards the zero line. So maybe large speculators in a few weeks will become net long. Moving on to cotton, where we also had a 31% change. Seems like we've got 31% changes everywhere. It's a larger change than last week. Last week, cotton with the 27% change was the first market that we analyzed, and this time we can see an even larger change. Well, prices did not react to last week's signal, so you might have the question whether they will this week. But I want to open the 5-year chart for you guys to see a longer perspective, and you can see that commercials are in more or less extreme territory. At least on the 5-year chart you can see that, but let's open the 10-year chart and you're going to see that all in all commercials are in their extreme territories, meaning it's a bullish signal. So it's definitely a market to be aware of, and it could be that this time the signal from the change size will affect prices and you'll see prices going further up. Live cattle, also a 31% change there. Let's open that market. Here we go. So you can see that actually large speculators and commercials are both net long, and only small speculators are taking the short side of the market. Of course, I always tell you that don't forget a lot of commercial participants are in small speculators group just because they're not reaching reporting limits that CFTC puts out. So a lot of them are over here actually. You can't really see a significant signal. Maybe this change size will push prices higher, and if you look at this trend line over here, you could find some very nice stop levels, and maybe it's a good risk reward trade to the upside. Soybean oil, 24% change over there. Let's open that market. Here we go. All market participants are at zero line. That's interesting. Let's have a look at the 5-year chart to see a longer perspective, and we'll find out that actually not long ago, a few weeks ago, we had a relative extreme in the commitments of traders report that pushed prices lower. It was coinciding with the top in the prices, and we could see prices fall from there. Well, we're not at another relative extreme in the market, so we would be expecting one roughly around 25,000-30,000 contracts, at least if you look at the past 5 years report. That always coincided in the bottom in prices. So I believe soybean oil is a great market for COT analysis, and well, we're waiting for another extreme, and then you can go long in the market. That would be a buy signal. Moving on to large speculators COT extreme. We still got platinum on top with an all-time signal. Okay, let's open that chart. But we've been analyzing this market for a few weeks and figured that the extreme is huge, actually the largest one in metals. Even if you look at the chart, you can see this extreme widening. So stress levels are really, really high, and this altogether is a very bearish picture in the market. Moving on to COT extreme in small speculators, we're going to find that gold is also on top with an all-time signal. Now I must mention to you that small speculators are very good signaling tools in gold market. So if we open the 5-year chart for a moment, you're going to see that whenever they were in a relative optimistic mood, coincided in prices being on top. So this picture over here is definitely becoming very extreme again. So all in all, today we can see already 2 metal markets being in extreme territories, which suggests that there could be a bearish move in the near term. It's going to be the last market for this week. I'm not going to show you any more. If you would like to have a more in-depth analysis, then you can check out our COT analysis pages in the subscription service. And you can add other great functions to your table or look at other COT report types, data types if you wish. So thanks very much for being with me this week. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.